loss to start out. Here's 2nd and 11.
Go, go.
They'll keep it on the ground. McLeod, and he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. That'll wind up as a loss on the play, so now they're staring at a 3rd down and 12.
You can bet they're not going to go away from the running game anytime soon, but this is obviously not a good start. 2 carries, 2 runs, both stopped for a loss.
Go, go, let's go.
And they'll send the tight end in motion left. On 3rd down, Lawrence. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
That's a sharp throw right there on 3rd down. They're looking to get the first points of the game, and they certainly don't want to be on a field goal. So that's a nice job to get the hook up and set up a 1st and goal.
And he takes it in for a Charger touchdown. A great effort there with his 4th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Chargers put the Knights' first points on the board as they take the early lead. Point after try forthcoming. And the Chargers grab the 7-0 lead. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. He will return this from deep in the end zone. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20.
Here we go, strike.
They go play action here on 1st down. And this intercepted on the first play of the game. Derwin James with a pick. And he's able to get it back to right around the 27.
Here we go.
Off the play fake. Here's Lawrence. And he's going to go down here. A sack. They push him back to the 34. He couldn't get rid of it. He takes a sack for a loss of 6 to bring up 2nd down.
Hey, I'm gun. 11.
On play action, Lawrence. Caught by Gates, left side. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down.
And that was yardage that they needed there after the sack on 1st down. They didn't get all of it back, but now they look at 3rd down as a manageable situation, one that they have a much better chance of picking up.
Well, Lawrence going to move him around a bit.
Go, go. 13, Luke.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Call it a loss of 4 there on the sack. And speaking of the number 4, it brings up 4th down now.
We always talk about how teams are so competitively matched, and you just want to make those plays that give you an advantage. How about right here? The difference between letting them score a touchdown versus holding them to a field goal, that's absolutely huge with the play he just made.
Well, you know, he hated taking the loss there on 3rd down. So the interception set him up a terrific field position, but 3 points, the end result.
Yeah, we can make this one pretty simple, partner. You always want to end drives with points, but that's one that you're going to look back on and probably say, we should have done better there.
And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. They find themselves down 10-0 early after the interception on their opening drive led to a field goal.
So now they've got to pick up the mantle a little bit. You mentioned the team's down 10. They've helped contribute to that. How are they going to get their team back into this ball game? Run the offense that you think is going to be effective and execute it at a high level.
And hit behind the line. He lost the football. It's loose.
Much like a running back going through the line, quarterbacks have to exposed that time. Wound up having it knocked free, but fortunately, had an alert teammate who was able to get it.
To throw on third down, Stein. That is caught. It's a gain of 26 as they pick up the first down in the process.
And that's how you shake off the interception you threw on the opening drive, come back and throw another strike and gain nice yardage. And I give credit to two people on this one. The man throwing the ball and the person calling the plays. They're not shutting him down early in this game.
So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch, and it'll be second down.
Hey, check that. Hey, check that. Streak.
One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1. When you talk about the defense for these Chargers, into this game, they're ranked number 22 in the NFL against the pass, Charles.
And the easy thought process is that stopping the run is the least of their problems because they're facing the #1 passing team in the NFL. But if they don't stop the run as well, then that just opens up the passing game even more. They've got to do both.
And he is going to have the Raiders first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Now a play fake here on first down. Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's second down.
One thing that you're going to see from this offense is that they love the matchup with their wide receivers against this secondary. That one wasn't successful, but don't expect them to back away from attacking all game long.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Back to throw. Stein. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. So the hand got inside the face mask that time. Looked like a pretty easy call.
And it was, and we saw this in their loss last week. Penalties at inopportune times that led to their demise.
Here's a handoff out of the gun. He's going to get 4 out of this as he's down to the 10-yard line. 2nd and 6 from the 10. Looking to throw. Stein. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
They give him some different looks here defensively in the early going. He's only hit 2 of his first 5 passes. With a big 3rd down coming up, he's hoping he's got a play dialed up that can take advantage of whatever the defense throws at him.
So after the 2nd down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. Operating from the gun, Stein. And that's going to be caught for a Raider touchdown. A great play there. His 4th touchdown on the year. And the Raiders have got it back to within a score. Point after, right down the middle. And that'll cut it to 3 at 10-7. On is the Raider kickoff unit now as they will send this one away. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Cost him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. The Charger drive about to get going. As mentioned, this one of the hottest teams in the NFL, riding that winning streak into this one, but now playing here on Thursday night. Do you think that this helps or hurts their momentum?
But ordinarily, I'd say it hurts the momentum.
And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Sauce Gardner puts it off, and he brings it back to right around the 26-yard line. Before we came up to the booth, the last thing he said as we were walking off the field, want to play mistake-free football. Well, that just went out the window there with a pick.
And do you remember what you said to me when we were walking up to the booth after he said that? You're like, oh, fatal last words. Every time we hear that, things tend to fall apart a little bit, and that's what we saw there. Didn't get enough on that throw, and it turned into an interception. Well, they'll use him a lot out of the backfield. He had 5 catches a week ago, and he makes another catch here for good yardage.
10-7 our score after one right here. Second quarter now, and it's Las Vegas with the football as they go to work on a 1st and goal. Back to throw. Stein. And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. A 6-yard touchdown run. And the Raiders have taken the lead.
If you're going to play quarterback in the NFL, you've got to have great vision, and you've got to remain calm when things break down in the pocket. Both of those traits are on display there. He surveys the situation, sees the middle of the field open, so he's just going to step up and take it himself. Very well done there.
On is the Raider kickoff unit now as they will send this one away. And he'll elect not to run with it. And a fair catch on the kickoff will move the ball to the 25.
Hey, let's go.
The Charger drive about to get going. And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back. But make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
A false start backs him up 5, 1st and 15.
Kill, I'm gone. 30 left.
Lawrence. Oh, and that is incomplete.
My first thought is surprise, because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
So they'll come up after the incompletion for 2nd down. Quick throw, complete out wide here to Green. And he's brought down at the 24 after a gain of 4.
It's a game of matchups, and that's why you take your receivers and move them around a bunch, especially your best guys. And when they work out of the slot, you often hear the coaches talk about how great it is because it gives you a two-way go. You can break out or you can break in. That makes it hard to defend.
And he's going to be stopped here a few yards short of the first as the tackle is made at the 33. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And that's going to make it 4th down. On is the Chargers punter now, as he's on to punt for the first time tonight. Officially just 27 yards there on the punt. And the Raiders will take over now 1st and 10. The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. And they come into this one off the loss over the weekend. But you say if you're going to play a Thursday night game, this is the week to do it.
It certainly is, because you get right back out there. You don't have time to dwell on things. And look, your game plan is going to be a little more limited, but so is theirs. So that's when you just appeal to your top players. Guys, you make plays in this one, we out-execute them, we can walk away with a win.
On 2nd down, they'll run it here. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be 3rd and less than a yard. So from 2nd and long, now we go to 3rd and very manageable.
Yeah, they love that phrase, don't they? Because as an offensive coordinator, you can keep people a little bit off balance and guessing, because you don't have to throw it. You can come back with a strong run game if you want to. And if you're in 4-down territory, that really opens things up for you.
And a good run here as he'll rumble all the way down to the 40-yard line.
19 Charger, 19, 79 Broncos. Trap 50, trap 50. Ready.
Off the play fake. Stein. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
That's some good closing speed there defensively, because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
So second down and 10. Once again, they'll go from the 40.
65 cats, 65 cats. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Let go.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And he comes back with one complete. And he gets this down inside the 35 before going out of bounds. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. Hands it off out of the gun. And he's brought down short. 2 yards there. Needed 4.
Brandon, you're a big lover of music. How about what you just saw there? This is what I call playing the piano for a defensive lineman. The ability to move laterally up and down the line of scrimmage. How about the way he just flowed and got to the outside part of the field and made that play?
Here we go.
So they'll pass on what would have been a 49-yard field goal attempt. And they're going for it on 4th down. Looking to throw. Stein. He's got his target. That's complete. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. 4th down, no problem. 19 yards that time. And now it's 1st and 10. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. Usually see those guys out wide get called for holding on running plays. Here, a passing play.
Yeah, sometimes when you get this quick screen, bubble screen, anything where they're having to block for their fellow receiver, usually at the point of attack, and this time he got caught.
Operating from the gun, Stein. Looking left side, he's got it, complete. 14-yard line, 2nd and 11.
60 Mavericks, 60 Eagles, 60, 19 Lions. Dragon 60.
Back to throw. Stein. And this is caught. Touchdown, Raiders. A 14-yard touchdown. And the Raiders are able to stretch out their lead. Extra point right down the middle. And that makes it a 21-10 game. On is the Raider kickoff unit now as they will send this one away. And he'll elect not to run with it. The fair catch will move this out to the 25-yard line. The Charger drive about to get going. They'll look to make some inroads here, trailing 21-10 as they come up on a 1st and 10. Now Lawrence to throw. And Green with a catch left side. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4. So, Charles, you talk about this offense, how well they've played. I mean, the defense, too, really. But they're sitting at 10-0 now on the year. 4-0, 5-0, that's nice. But once you start hitting double digits with these wins and no losses, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Sauce Gardner picks it off. And the Raiders will have the football as this is taken up past the 30. You don't see this often. A quarterback of his caliber, 2 first-half interceptions.
It's absolutely surprising because it happens so rarely. You're searching for what reason, what's going on out there. It's not just maybe the defense is playing well. Is his horoscope off? His biorhythms? What is it?
You went horoscope on us, David.
Well, I was thinking maybe REM sleep was off. I'm trying to come up with something.
Anything, right?
Had an open man that time, but ended up putting a little too much heat on it, don't you think, partner?
Absolutely. Just needed a touch more air under it. Instead, he fired an absolute bullet.
Panther Street! Panther Street! Ready.
Off play action. Stein. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a 1st down. Well done.
Go! 19 tight. 19 tight. Mustang 19.
Off the play fake. Stein. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. They'll wind up getting just a yard out of it, and it's second down.
Here we go, here we go. 18, Pioneer. 79 Broncos. Let's go.
They'll look to throw again. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3. The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. The line to gain is the 33 on third down. Back to throw again. And this is caught inside the 5. Touchdown. A great effort there with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Raiders are able to widen their advantage in the second quarter, and already his second touchdown reception.
Absolutely the definition of a difference maker here in this first half. Clearly one of his quarterback's favorite targets in this game, and I figure he's going to draw a little more attention and coverage moving forward.
Extra point splits the uprights, and the lead is up to 18 now. On is the Raider kickoff unit now as they will send this one away. But no run back here. Fair catch, and this will come out to the 25. The Charger drive about to get going. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's second and a yard from the 34. Now a handoff up the middle. It's McLeod, and that's going to be good for a Chargers first down as the tackle made just shy of the 40. Now the Chargers will use the second of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. He's got Green. Just a gain of a couple there, and that'll bring up second down. They're going to need to get up and set in a hurry.
Hey, I'm gun.
They go play action with Lawrence. And this throw incomplete. Well, the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to third down.
Basically, you're not going to outwork two guys very often.
Double coverage. I thought he was going to go somewhere else for the football. I get it. That's a stud wide receiver. You want to try to get him the football.
Yeah, sometimes you rely on him a bit too much. You forget the other options that are out there.
Well, that's the third interception for Lawrence. Tre'Davious White with a pick. And the Raiders are going to take over here up near the 40. Good starting field position for them as they come up first and 10 at the 39-yard line. Off play action. Stein. And that is incomplete. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first, so they'll have two remaining here before we get to halftime. After the incomplete pass, here now is second and 10. Looking to throw. Stein. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
And with apologies to Dylan Thomas, apparently they're not going to go gently into the half. They're still out there firing haymakers. They took a chance on a deep ball there, but it winds up incomplete.
7 Pirates.
On third down, Stein. And this one is incomplete.
That might be the third down stop that they needed because they've had a lot of trouble slowing down this offense in the first half. This might be their opportunity to get off the field.
He punted 4 times in the loss last week as he gets this one away here. It's taken to the 26. Give him 11 yards that time on the return. And there'll be time for maybe one final play before halftime.
Hey, go.
The Charger drive about to get going. And with Lawrence's arm, they may give him a shot to let this thing rip downfield. We'll see.
Silver.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. He's going to air it out deep for Green. And that's going to be incomplete. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. The Chargers going to get the football first here in this second half, and they trail as we get back underway.
Hey, Lion!
Gates with a grab. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31.
Stay right open.
They go play action now. Lawrence. He finds his man, complete. It's Briggs. Short completion, just 4 yards. And they'll be faced with a 3rd and inches. He was out there waving his arms, and when you got a quarterback out of the pocket looking for any help, I guess waving the arms is helpful.
It certainly is, because you got to get his attention, because now you're in scramble drill. So everyone's adjusting their routes, finding open space, and he found the right spot for the completion.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Here's Lawrence to throw. That is incomplete.
You get the sense that they're saying we're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone, that they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays that they have not been doing so far.
Fair catch signaled for and taken just shy of the 30-yard line. They'll call that a 33-yard punt with no return. And it'll be Raiders football 1st and 10. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. Throwing to start the drive. Stein. Oh, he's hit. He lost the football. Put it on the carpet. Second time in this game, Charles, the ball has squirted out from his hands. Luckily, his teammate was there to pounce on it.
You're right. Got the lucky bounce, able to retain possession. You know, we often talk about the combine and why do we measure quarterbacks' hands. Is that really a big deal? It's for situations like this. Do you have the hands big enough and strong enough to hold on to the football while being jostled?
A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6. Here now, 3rd and a yard. And he's got his man in stride, complete. Down the left sideline. Inside the 10. And he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. A big play there. 63 yards. And the Raiders add 6 to their lead. Point after, right down the middle. And they open the lead up now to 25. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Fair catch going to be taken, and this will be moved out to the 25. The Charger drive about to get going. Well, we haven't exactly been treated to a nail-biter in this one, CD, and if they cannot score here, this one's pretty much all but over.
Are you saying that you feel like...
And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Jacorian Bennett has it, and they will take over at the 29-yard line. So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. Looking left side, and it's complete. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3.
Panther 60, Panther 60. Ready?
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he's over the line and in for a Raider touchdown. A 3-yard touchdown run. And the Raiders are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point right down the middle. And the lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter. On is the Raider kickoff unit now as they will send this one away.
The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
All right, let's go.
The Charger drive about to get going. Well, this has been a tough one for them, Charles. They've struggled really on both sides of the football. And one thing that's really plagued them, the turnovers. They've had issues keeping the football in their possession.
And every game that's ever been played, all coaches talk about taking care of the football and limiting turnovers. And in this one, after we saw that.
Oh, wide open, complete. A big play there for L.A. 51 yards. So barely time to catch our breath. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the red zone. Touchdown, Chargers. A 24-yard touchdown. And the Chargers get a bit closer. Great corner route there. Not only able to catch it, turn it upfield, and get into the end zone.
It usually involves a little bit of an extra move, doesn't it? You've got to get them thinking that you're moving to the middle of the field and you're breaking away to that corner. Boy, that was well executed.
Extra point splits the uprights, and that will cut this lead down to 25. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Now this is going to be returned from the back line of the end zone. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20. The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. Still comfortably on top, 3rd quarter as they start things here with a 1st and 10. Off the play fake. Stein. Looking deep downfield. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down. Well, thanks for joining us here on a Thursday night in the NFL. 3rd quarter, 2nd and 10 coming up. Back to throw. Stein. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. Down he goes at the 23, a pickup of 4. To throw on 3rd down. Stein. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And they work this well upfield across the 45.
Check.
On 1st down, they'll go to the ground attack. He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defensive front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
Shifts by him, and he is out of bounds inside the 35. 67 yards rushing for him now on what was his 10th carry of the ball game. So from Charger territory now, here's a 1st and 10 down at the 33.
18 Rattler.
Looking to throw. Stein. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And down inside the 15 he goes. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo.
19 tight. Go.
On 1st and 10, Stein. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Not too many missteps in the red zone thus far. He was going for his 5th touchdown pass. His man couldn't shake free there, but boy, you know he's going to take another shot before this one's over.
Yeah, exactly, because you know 3 is good, 4 is excellent. You get 5. That's a whale of a game. Out to his left. The ball comes out, and this is going to get out of bounds, so they will gain a bit of yardage on the play, actually, and they'll hold on to the football as well. Thankfully for the offense, a fortuitous bounce there on the fumble goes out of bounds because they're down here in the red zone. You don't want to lose one there.
You don't want to lose one, and the best part, because it went out of bounds, they retain possession, still have an opportunity to put points on the board.
Meanwhile, on 3rd down, they take a shot at the end zone, but it's incomplete. On now is the field goal team. Here's the Raiders. We'll try for 3. From the left hash, should be a fairly easy one here. And his kick is indeed good, and that will extend their lead even further. So tack on 3 more, though this, it's just a rare drive where they did not find the end zone.
Yeah, you're right about that, partner. But at this point, I don't think you're too concerned about that. You just want to possess the football for a while and drain the clock. If you can get 3 out of it, that's great, too.
And he'll elect not to run with it. And the fair catch on the kickoff will move the ball to the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. A strong showing their last time out. They scored the touchdown, but Charles, they look up and they're still down double digits, so you feel like just to keep pace, this drive probably needs to end in the end zone as well.
Yeah, and I think the best move for them is to not worry about how far they are down on the scoreboard, but to just remember the last drive and how it ended. Go ahead and try and repeat that. Then you can look at the scoreboard and see where this game is.
Back now at SoFi Stadium in Inglewood. It's Charger football, but they trail here as we get going in quarter number 4.
Great job. Here we go.
Play action. It's Lawrence. And he whips that one incomplete there.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration, the body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
From the gun on 3rd down, Lawrence. And the reception made by Green. Touchdown, LA! A great play there. With his 19th touchdown, his 2nd of the game. And the Chargers get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this 4th quarter deficit. Point after, right down the middle. And that'll cut the lead back down to 21. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Well, from deep in the end zone, he's going to bring this out. And he returns this to the 22.
First and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. Well, the win for them at this point seems pretty assured. I mean, still a decent amount of time left here in the 4th quarter, Charles, but you got the football, you're up 3 scores. They have to be feeling really good about where they're at.
I love your observation skills, partner, because I think you saw them charge onto the field fired up about another chance to get into the end zone. Looks to me like this group is ready to crush any hope left on the opposing sideline, and they want to do it with some gusto, too.
Here's a throw to his running back. It's complete. And they're able to get this one across the 35. They're going to hurry back to the line now.
A gain of 14.
Throwing on 1st down. Stein looking middle, and that's complete. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled.
Let's go now.
First down.
Unlock line. Unlock line. Ready.
On 1st down, they'll go to the ground attack. On a determined run there as he's going to take this all the way down near the 40. That's a 12-yard gain now on back-to-back plays.
Well, that's a carry they have to be satisfied with, and throughout this game, they've been satisfied with what he's given them. Whenever they've needed a big run, a 1st down, he's the guy they've turned to. And it doesn't matter what the defense thinks. They feel like they've got the confidence to keep handing it to him and keep picking up good yardage.
Got a man, it's caught at the 6-yard line. Touchdown, Raiders. A great effort there. 41 yards. And the Raiders look like they're going to get back in the win column as they extend their lead here in this fourth quarter. Extra point right down the middle. And that'll increase their lead to 28.
Chargers 24.
On is the Raider kickoff unit now as they will send this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
Rip, 23.
The Charger drive about to get going. And that unbeaten record very much in jeopardy. It's been a great first few months of the season so far, but they have run into a buzzsaw here, trailing big in the fourth quarter. They take a shot downfield there, but it winds up falling incomplete.
Even with such a big lead late, the effort hasn't lapsed one bit. If the offense wants to score some points in this one, they're going to have to earn it. These guys are not giving up anything.
Now a throw here to his right. Oh, he put it on the carpet, a fumble. And the Raiders, and he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he's into the end zone. It's a fumble return for 6 and a Raider touchdown. And maybe that's the perils of being a rookie running back in the NFL. I mean, look, it's not easy to hold on to the ball at any level with these talented guys. But in this league, you can learn a lesson early.
Without a doubt, and what a tough reminder for any running back, especially a rookie. The things you got away with in college probably won't work so well in the NFL.
The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. And after all those wins that they've reeled off, it seems that they finally have met their match in a big fourth quarter hole. But still, what a run it's been. It feels like they have not lost in forever. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Easy. Read up 24. Read 24. There we go.
They'll keep it on the ground. McLeod, and not much there. Maybe a yard up to the 24.
He continues to struggle to find a crease to break off a big one and might need to just put that aside and just try and ram his way forward and get what he can.
The Chargers on 3rd down. They've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. This is 3rd and 11.
13, Luke.
Lawrence will throw. And caught right side, Green. And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up.
1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
From midfield now, Lawrence. Flushed out right. And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. The wise move there. Looked like nobody open. Now 2nd down.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there. Now here's a throw that's complete. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. Off the play fake. Here's Lawrence. He's got his running back out of the backfield. And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 28. The Chargers passing game rolling a bit here. They've got another 1st. Again, it's Lawrence. That's going to be caught. And somewhat of a measure of revenge as he's in for the touchdown. But they still trail big time.
He'll take it, but he won't be able to smile about it.
Extra point splits the uprights. And that'll cut the lead down a bit to 28. So still lots of work left to do. But here comes the onside kick. And the hands team for the Raiders able to secure it. Now they're down big here in the fourth. They had to try the onside kick. Can't fault them for the effort at least.
No, you can't at all. And if nothing else, now you've put something that you're trying to practice, right, that you've worked on into a game situation, and now you can go back and dissect it. So if you need it again sometime, maybe you'll find a better way to do it. But, yeah, this game's pretty much done for them.
And look at this. They come right back with a big shot downfield. And he will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds. A gain of 37. His tremendous season passing the football, it continues, Charles. That last throw puts him over 4,000 yards now on the year.
And he's still got the rest of November and all of December still to play. So to me, 5,000 yards, very much in play.
Here we go, Scott.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
To throw on 2nd down. Stein. And they'll get this from the 8 to the 5. Pickup of 3. They'll wind up with positive yardage. It's a gain of 3. But now it's 3rd down. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Raider football as we get you reset. They've got it 3rd and goal here as they try to finish off their victory.
Shut up.
And they'll indeed take a knee. The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. And they're going to go for this thing. They're not going to leave anything to chance. They're going to roll the dice on 4th and goal.
79 Broncos.
Back to throw. Stein. And this will be caught. And the carnage continues. It's another touchdown. Wolf on now for the extra point. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead.
Raiders 66, Chargers 31.
On as the Raider kickoff unit now as they will send this one away. And he'll elect not to run with it. And a fair catch will move this out to the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. Where we stand right now in the fourth quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind?
And now off to the races down the right side. And he's going to be out of bounds inside the 25-yard line. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a first down.
Stay right open.
First and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Here's Lawrence. His throw caught right around the 6. So 3 plays already 1st and goal, and they are wasting little time. From the gun, he'll hand this off. And a minuscule gain of maybe a yard from the 6 to the 5. And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal.
At the 5-yard line.
On play action, Lawrence. And he's across for the touchdown. Too little, too late. But he does get in for 6.
No wonder you're grinning. You just beat me in our fantasy league.
Indeed I did, my good man.
Nothing like understanding where your escape hatches are as a quarterback. Here he's looking, but he knows he doesn't want to force anything. So when nothing avails itself, he slips past the rushers, takes it right up the middle, and takes it into the end zone.
point after, right down the middle. And that'll cut the lead down a bit to 28. The kick unit on here for the Chargers as they will send this one away. This will be returned from deep in the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
On the ready.
The defense can stop it twice more as they take a knee here. Now the Chargers will use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this fourth quarter.
Come on. Set. Check it. Ready.
Now it looks like he'll throw here. Being chased out left. Now he'll throw deep left side. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be third down.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, there's not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
Riggs. Trap 60 Bobcats. 7 Pirates. Come 19. Let's go.
On third down, Stein. That is caught. And they work this well upfield across the 45. And they're going to speed things up here.
Buffalo 18. Let's go.
On first down, Stein. And this is dropped. Oh, it's incomplete. He had a big gainer in his sights, but he could not reel it in.
And that's one of the few things that has not gone right for this offense so far. They've had their share of big plays. That was nearly another. But somehow, he just couldn't squeeze it.
Let's go.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And it's incomplete. They're still throwing to the very end, but now this game is over.